na Young Apostles ne Hattifuk 0-0. Coach did Dramani HMA. Ne boys ne performance ne die. Ne ni anye ho. Didi Dramani after the game.
I think that what we saw is something that we anticipated for, that we were going to play against a very transitional side and a side that will be more motivated, especially playing against a big club. We know that we will control some parts of the game and in some parts that we know they are strong in, we try as much as possible to control them in those places. And I think that it was a very close game with very few chances. More tight and then more on the transitional effects in terms of how Apostles played, which we were very much aware of. But I think that we still have a lot to improve on, especially very important parts of the game where we should be more technically imbibed in terms of keeping the ball, but rather not just giving the ball away and then giving out easy chances to the top level. Will definitely be punished.
Hey, coach, Didi Dramani name somebody to draw after the game. Now, Okasa was still had to beat me at the league.
Of course, the season is still very fresh. This is the 11th week, and we have about 38 matches, 34 matches to go, and so we still have more matches to go. We just need to turn our drawing ways into winning. Because really, if you want to win the league, you have to win games.
Coach, in the first half, you played a more conservative game. Second half, you were expansive. Do you feel disappointed that your boys couldn't bury the chances that came in the second half?
Absolutely. I think that it's an area that we need to really continuously work on, and that is why we keep saying that there's still a lot to improve on. You need to expect that the opponent will come all out. The opponent will come to push up, and so in that moment, you need to be more conservative. And we still try to press them high in order to stop them and then aid them to play the long one. But because the pitch is also shorter, when they play the long passes, they were quicker in the second ball situations, which we thought that there was a need for us to make some adjustments in the second half. And then to open up the game so that we were just opening up to hope to get a goal. And I think that we had some good anxious moments, about 3 or 4 situations where we needed a more clinical pass, a definite pass, and then a good run.
Coach Didi Dramani of Hattifuk after so many Younger Apostles, a ball 0-0. Pepe.
I was a point of example.
Didi.
Has a some different faces, but based on the minimum. Men fan she Didi. Now I mean chassis say. Mami league table. Met me academy surprise me say is a league points na has one. Senye Didi and Gomun needs our points.
Hey.
The only thing that is saving Hattifuk, the coach they have, one of the best in the country. And it is the only thing because of the penny has a rich goalkeeping department that their first choice and their second choice can start at almost all the teams in the league.
So my first choice cry Ghana's number 1.
Blast that goalkeeper. Now Besina na no be gina mo no ball no be die no. Eti has any problem but they can no problem. There is no position in the league who you the 2 best has it will be my you goalkeeper free. Say be a right back no open the best 2 in the country has be maybe. Left back open the best 2 has be maybe. Central defenders open the best 2 has be maybe. Number 6 for number 8 number 9 ebini ho.
But last season or 2 no more top scorers be. Now has was strikers be.
So last season now has top scorer 6 goals. Last 2 seasons and Munya Hamza Isa and no a share in all competitions. I think about 14 goals. But we Hamza Isa season obenya and Okaka say almost 30 season na Martin Koopman. I could share Aurora's match.
Yeah.
No ko yi akrande de ba say omebo. Players na has akwese so omaba kuruma na buzabanyi. E bia no fire.
Wow.
Ramos Kashala na preseason match bia no 3-4. Ramos Kashala. League ni nyina o she wango. Omo ko fa akwa bia oboni titua na adza be pele za akwa ni say nanza je mande za tiri ba kuruma ne bɔ no bɔ no emme abedi pele junior kaba okay kaba has kofa ya son Orchin Central African Republic national team player ana Kabiru Adamfo bi afɛ no Kasim Sise onom kofa no from Ivory Coast abusia players we nyina akabo ma on ba has on share 5 goals
but did the squad not then no mo share 1 any year say Isa no odi ko 2
yeah
say dey bo
and unim say has folk in the last 3 games and she go
not and now once of say go be there
almost 300 minutes of football
no go
has in she go
wow
now observing
yes sir
has folk goes to do a match. There is a certain alarm there, and I'm going to prove it to you. Mama league table, no. In terms of teams, omun she go to do a crown. Omun to be she go. Has can't be no omun she go to do a crown. Omun that from Ongwanzo.
Wow.
Enti Baseke, Bechem, Brekum Chelsea. Has a folk new way when I pray go home. Omun she go to do. Yes. Wow. In terms of goals scored, goals to do a washe. Enti abuzapani something that is alarming.
Wow.
Something that is alarming. And the earlier
problem ne yeden.
Problem no
good.
Yes,
oman to say your money ana yeden.
Omuni quality finishers abuzapani. Omuni quality finishers.
Phobia.
Enti has have earned 2 points from possible 9 in their last 3 games. 2 points. To 7 at go.
It's a 2 draws and a defeat.
House of Folk, the month of November, much 2 goals. 2.
And now 24th.
The month of November has actually 2 goals.
Yes, sir.
The lowest teams of much goals are a from power Ghana Premier League. I want to has a war. But moment to be go to do a crown. I want a phobia for you. Now, I'm going to check it out. When him has 6 games, my bono. Omo ekura under Dramani after 11 games.
Okay.
This season, 6 drawn games, 4 wins, and a defeat. So 18 points, remember?
Yeah.
Has about draw 6. 6. 18 points in the womb. Over draw 6, I just offer 6 points. What to 12 ago? What is the last season? You bought 11 matches last season. Now, Watara, a team no, I win 5 games. I draw 3, I lose 3. To know also 18 points from the first 11 games. Oh boy,
wow!
5 wins, every man 15 points. 3 drawn games, the man 3 points. To know 18 points and we crack 3 defeats. This time has was just 1 defeat, but it was a penny draw no be. Now, unim sir has in 6 of the 11 games of Mabon Munshi go. 11 games has a folk abon.
Emu 6.
Emu 6 has and twatna.
Didi and his boys
has have scored goals than only 2 teams. Has achieved more goals than only 2 teams in the Ghana Premier League.
Hey.
Techima 11 Wonders.
I want Dallas.
And the Baseke Holy Stars.
Almost that 17.
You see the problem that we are talking about?
Yes, 17th and 18th for no.
Last
2 Mongwana.
Kabiru dia 2.
Wow.
80 Omo match 7-7. Has a total of 8 goals. The only 2 teams that has actually goals at Omo. Hey, Omo we no. Has actually goals at Baseke Holy Stars. Holy Stars has 7. Has actually goals at 11 Wonders. Or match 7. Team Bia Waka League in Biano. Either so has a Panase, Washache has. And 8-8 to follow. And a woman match 8-8. So has actually 8 goals in the league in opinion.
Wow.
Shasro. Mammy, the other half of the table, that's a power. Edian actually 13 goals. Heart of Lions actually 16 goals. Medium actually 15 goals. Kotkwashe 11 goals. Goal Stars actually 11. No, Benya had to focus. Or no, 8. Samatas actually 8. Karela no nyina Ho United omu nyina dreams mu nyina she goals che has of
Dreams are saying 11.
omu nyina she goals che has of so in the league now here only 2 teams and has actually goals che omu zapanyi yeah can say ne ka check defense open the top defense in the league has I was a bracket no zoom until they are not compensating the efforts of the defenders. Strikers didn't timi anya adwuma no moa the defenders na ye no omu ntimi.
Wow.
And this is why we are Japan. It has problem there. And it is a problem. Ralph said it before the season started. I said it. You said it. Kabiru Obia can say when your top striker scored 6 goals and you want to augment, you don't bring Frank Abroduku who scored 3. You don't bring Prince Kwabena Ousu who for a year and a half no more ball. You don't bring George Parku at the team. Accra Lions no ono goals no washa 3-4 in a season. So what we had to focus until I'm saying minim say didi players are no peroman tama no. Has best midfielder Abdul Karim holding midfielders no offering crime back kumase Zana didi san part of man bankra. The sort of recruitment omo ye no one of Japan. Me ntiase but seriously speaking has problem. You need to say a goal scoring, and they did not work on that. And of Japan, Omodia started season now. That same trend they caused last season, last 2 seasons, where Hasselfolk is not even averaging a goal per game. No? As we speak, 11 games, has 8 goals. They are not averaging a goal per game. The last West you did it, say. So twice you see any of first round you are supporters because you are brofu in areas or the upper same way market to be out here. Abbas Mubaka is the coach in your brofu in area has and your brofu. Abbas quite an annual catch him if he's a coach is no. A call also if he's on a coaching course be no. And you're born I say. No, that is one example of has one coach of one lines is air. Sometimes has to be 60 goals a season. 70 goals a season. And it's a lines is A for the Bermuno.
Averaging a goal per game grade.
I had danger my house of the penny. Mimble Mudidi, Unimakoja. Because Mimim himself strikers in the crown. Young fine goals with baby. Mimim.
Pepe, my also, and there, your papa, original Saint birthday, your babaho. Saraf, what he did in car?
I think that it's clear. I mean, the sooner I'll be fix it. Problem.
How does he do it? On the better than what fix it?
Yeah, for now, so you make do with the one. I was all fine. So extra training sessions. And I'm not suggesting say be one yet, but maybe extra training sessions for strikers and attackers. No. Again, I think that you
know chances are
yes, but some way, somehow, even the situations or clubs are strikers and midfielders also stand there. Kotoko, for instance, Jau standing into so at least a brand more than or no subeshishe kakra. A dribble be not a striker so what about the other players too? And I think generally it's a problem because it's not like strikers in Shegua, it was a team no. And this will be Ashego. No, that's not true. Because team near corner kicks. To mobile defenders also prim corner to Atana and Gianna. So some way somehow goal scoring is becoming a challenge and on Jin Tumna or ensure say or work on it.
And then
it's always
no say one. And you can't say one new crash one and the last 3 games what we call 2-2-2. I feel there, bo.
Yes, so what has happened is that they couldn't sustain the momentum.
And you want to know one there.
But for me, he talks about chances creation. I've watched the How to Forget, and I don't think that these chances are glorious chances. I disagree. Yes, some creative chances, but there were chances are. You know, and Nubia, but I quite.
This is the second time. Did the post match? I say. Chances by I
don't see the chances.
I
don't see the
and game has creative chances no move to go.
Those chances in there you need top class. So son of person or credit you need top class strikers to score. But we are
can buy top class strikers?
No, Haas is going through. You know how situation. Said man name your baby. Haas is going through.
No, you must remember. Said no, discussion will be sent by say Haas as our transfer ban.
Yeah, it has all
and to the deal with that matter. You be window you has intimate player.
The end maker say what's the players now and he must and also finding a way out. I don't think say strikers you on team no because averagely we should say I was a defense defenders mal goals. I was a midfielders mal go. Until Brian Moya dinner goes in free attackers woman. Somebody should be able to step up. So I'm asking the question, why is it not Ember? Why? And again, it's a problem if under him Issa is not improving. Duku improving. Hussein, Wayo. I expect that these attackers, because these are players previous Roma show say the capacity to improve or to score no then all of a sudden how many consecutive games has Intimin Fabo and Tottenham? 3 consecutive games. Didi, you can explain the problems. Agree with tactical reasons. But the average House of Folk supporter, I'm not sure your tactical reasons may make sense to the person. Or be expect to say, okay, fine, Hamza and she, Dukun she. Into your mom, my counsel, so Sabona down more, but to Atnema and Tara. There ought to be a problem. There ought to be a solution to the problem. I think that did the engine to say his work is clearly cut out for him. On working on the scoring, on working on chances creation, on working on set pieces. See the corners to defend your body. The Karim near him to me me head the ball be a pin being shana. I mean, some back work. And I think he scored one from free kick so
penalty.
And I was saying he's a defender. He has at least what me about 2 goals. Defenders should go. So I don't get it. And I think that the problem of how to focus because now it's not like January has baby fiab squad.
Wow.
It's not January because so far sister no Montclair and your man is still ideas. It's a problem.
Now you have said the Bisiako. Yes, Pepe.